The COVID Diaries. This is my story of my experience having COVID-19, which I am writing a daily diary about. Hopefully, it'll turn out to be light-hearted. As I write this, I'm literally on day 1, so who knows what's to come with this bastard of a virus. Well, today, I awoke to find myself feeling great. If by great, I mean a head full of snot and being tired as hell. My wife has had COVID twice now, and I have been around many people over the last 2 years who have had it too, and I never once had a sniffle, so naturally I thought, ha ha ha, I am invincible. I have spent all this time joking that I'm naturally immune to it. I say it jokingly, but after a while I started to believe maybe I am. That's not to say I didn't take the vaccine when it was available to me, and I am at this moment double jabbed, better safe than sorry. So last Wednesday, my wife tested positive for COVID for the second time, so not having had a sniff before, I carried on like normal. Staying close, kissing and cuddling, cause as we know, I think I'm immortal at this point. Nope, not this time. The weekend goes by, and not even a sneeze. That was till Sunday night, when the floodgates of my arse opened. Just before bed, I had a rumbling in the bowels, the likes of which had not been felt since the last time I had the Vindapoos, which was a long time ago. After trying to go to sleep a couple of times, and running to and from the bathroom, I thought, maybe I better had do a test in the morning. Monday. Well, morning is here, and wow, I don't feel too. Oh wait, what the hell is that? I suddenly remember the night's sleep I had, which was possibly the worst in years. My head is full, breathing through my nose is pretty much impossible, and I remember the stomach cramps. Anyway, I get up and go downstairs as normal to put the kettle on and get ready for a good day's work. However, upon raising to my feet, I know something's defo up. So I put the kettle on as normal and start to set up the lateral flow test. Great! The bit we all love, removing the little stick of doom, the stick that gets rammed up both of the nostrils, like some mad cokehead trying to stop an overdose. The stick that is the difference between going into work and earning a living, or staying home, feeling like shit. Bollocks. It's positive. I'm so tired. Shit. Wait. This means, no. I'm not immune. Oh my god, how can this happen? Obviously this is a mistake, I can't have it. I have done nothing to protect myself from it. Aside from getting the jabs, I have been quite lackadaisy about the whole thing, and what's worse, I now have to go and tell my wife that after all this time saying ha 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 I won't get it, I'm immune, I can't get COVID, I am invincible, I now have to admit it. I was so wrong, and now I will have to face that shite. But first things first, I had to message my mate and tell him the bad news. Man down, I won't be in work. Bastard. I fit kitchens for a living on building sites, and as it's currently January, it's freezing, and I hate to leave my mate in the lurch, but what can I do? It's bullcrap. Monday afternoon. After a few hours back in bed with the wife, we got up, and feeling slightly worse, but at least somewhat refreshed from the extra sleep that was well needed, we headed downstairs to hit the paracetamol and coffee. Then, there was an idea formulating in my wife's mind. I had promised to watch the so-called movie, Tinkerbell and the Neverbeast, thing. Oh. No escape this time. Ha ha ha, it wasn't that bad actually. Luckily hunger hit me and I settled in with a couple of egg butties, a steak slice with cheese melted on top and prawn cocktail crisps and a cup of toast and jam-flavored tea. I think maybe some people will think it revolting, but oh how wrong you are. Try it, I dare you, you will not regret the combo LOL. My dad just phoned me to see how we are. He said something that we found quite funny, when we were talking about how hopefully it'll be not too bad over the next few days. He said, none of us know how this is going to turn out, we can only hope we get the mild case, simply put as, different cases for different faces. How very true this could turn out to be. But at the moment it just feels like the start of flu, and my bloody nose won't stop dripping. Okay. Enough already. The thought of having COVID now worries me. I quit smoking and drinking alcohol almost 6 months ago, for good, and I hope that decision will pay off. Now I dread to think how bad it can be if I was still puffing 20 a day and having the usual weekend hangovers. As I sit here writing this on the couch, I feel my neck aching more and more, like it's moving out of my snot-filled head, and leaking further south. I can only pray it stays out of my lungs. Anyway, let's see what Tuesday brings. Tuesday. Well, what can I say? Tuesday is the day where I wish I had got a better night's sleep and had stayed right there, in dreamland. It is very safe to say, I feel like shite. I woke up and was hit by an instant smack in the face. Like 50% worse on the previous day. Why did I bother getting up today? Not that I had a choice, my head is still fucking full of what seems like lead weights packed into me with a ton of shit. I decided to have a shower. What a mistake that was. I suddenly feel tired, and worse than a 1980s TV show's plot line. Like Airwolf. What the hell was that show all about? Fuck it. It's a PJ day. Something I never do is staying in PJs. I always get dressed no matter what, so you can now understand how shite I actually feel. Even writing this diary has become something of a chore, and for God's sake it's only day 2. OMG. I'm still defecating through the eye of a needle. That is all I'm going to say on that fecal matter, ha ha ha. So once again, I decided that I'm too tired, so I'll go and sleep for an hour. Tuesday afternoon. After almost 2 hours, I ask myself, why did I bother? The back of my neck has started hurting, my legs now ache, and the real strange thing is, taking a breath is somewhat of an effort, which is weird, because I have no tightening of my airways. My wife still feels like shit too, with an achy head and newly added grating to an already bitch of a sore throat. She said, "Can you imagine how bad it would have been without being jabbed?" It's a good point. I would hate to have this without it. All those people who say the vaccine is not worth it, and it's pointless, I say to you, good luck with breathing if you get it. Fools, I say, fools. What else? Oh, and also my cat is a dick too. He didn't even come up to see me in bed, no. He stayed downstairs, with my wife, watching The Sinner on Netflix. That's friendship for you. To be honest, I really can't be arsed with today. Can I please have a do-over on the day? No. The whole week.